drill to a model company of 120 selected men. Discipline became a part of military for these individuals as they learned to respond to commands without hesitation. As they mastered the art of drill and began to work as a team, this group developed a collective sense of pride in themselves and in their unit. Watching this model company perform, observers were amazed to see how quickly and efficiently the troops could be amassed and maneuvered into different battle formations. Later, members of this model company were assigned throughout the regular army to teach drill. It was through this simple emphasis on drill that the effectiveness and efficiency of Washington's Continental Army were improved. In 1789, Baron von Steuben wrote the American Army's first field manual, the regulations for the order and discipline of the troops of the United States. The drill procedures placed into effect at Valley Forge were not changed for over 85 years, and many of these same procedures are still used today. One form of drill is the salute. Early times, men in arms have used some form of salute as an exchange of greeting, the most popular of which has been the hand salute. This exchange has been preserved and is continued in modern militaries, which inherit their traditions from ancient chivalry. Throughout today's ceremony, you will see the airmen presenting arms in one form of the military salute. Civilian counterparts of the salute is manifested in various ways, such as placing the right hand over their heart when the national anthem is playing, or raising their hand when greeting a friend. The military salute is given in the same manner as a gesture of recognition and a friendly greeting to a comrade in an honorable profession of arms. To maintain proper decorum and respect for events such as this, we ask that you abide by the following standards while you are here. First, there will be times in which you will be asked to stand for the invocation, the playing of the national anthem, ruffles and flourishes, and the playing of the Air Force song, the reciting of the Oath of Enlistment, and the Airman's Creed. Second, we ask that you remain silent during these times, reflecting on the price that has been paid for our freedom. Third, we ask that you pay respect to the flag during the national anthem, as it passes during the review. Military members in uniform will stand at attention and render a salute. Civilians should stand and place their right hand over their heart. Veterans and military members not in uniform may render a salute or place their right hand over their heart. After the last note of the national anthem, and after the flags have passed, you may return your hand to your side. We also ask that all cell phones and other electronic devices be silenced at this time. As the flag passes in review, applause is appropriate, but please limit that applause so others may hear the narration of the names and hometowns of military training instructors. Please reserve the strictest respect during our oath of enlistment. During this oath, airmen pledge their lives to support and defend the Constitution and our country. For the safety and comfort of those around you, we ask that you remain in place until our designated guests have left the reviewing stand and departed the area. Restroom facilities are located in the buildings on either side of the parking lot, and during this morning's ceremony, smoking and the consumption of alcoholic beverages is not permitted. Finally, please do not go into the grassy area when taking photographs during the ceremony. The flights before you today are named after Air Force pioneers who have made significant contributions to our enlisted heritage. They have special meaning to all airmen, especially those who are transitioning from civilians to warrior airmen of character. Today's graduates make up these heritage flights and will continue to shape our Air Force. And now, I'd like to take a moment to inform you on the specific locations on the parade field. As viewed from the bleachers, from your left to your right, the first 4 heritage flights to pass in review today are from the 320th Training Squadron, McCoy, Andrews, Parrish, and Kingston flight. They are followed by Blue and Roy flight from the 323rd Training Squadron. In the center of the parade field is the 737 Training Group's Drum and Bugle Corps, Murray flight, from the 321st Training Squadron. The flight selected to carry our national, state, and territorial flags is from Detachment 5, Harlow flight. Next are Cody and Matthews flight from the 323rd Training Squadron. They are followed by McKinley and Campanelli flight from Detachment 5. The last 2 flights to pass in review today are from the 321st Training Squadron, Binnaker and Bacon flight. At this time, please find a place to sit. Thank you and enjoy today's ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the entrance of our official party. Please remain standing for the invocation given by Chaplain Compier.
Please bow your heads as I pray. Almighty God, our hearts are heavy this morning for the loss of a warrior from the 342nd, Lieutenant Colonel William Strader. We grieve the loss of an airman and a commander, but those hurting most lost a husband and a daddy, a son and a brother. Please pour your grace on us all, especially on his wife Abby and his kids Noah and Mason. We live in a world where grief and celebration coexist. Today is historically important for San Antonio as we celebrate Fiesta. We thank you for the diversity of the Alamo City, and we pray for safety in all the festivities. Today is especially important for this gathering of family and friends. We commemorate these airmen graduating from basic military training. Thank you for raising up another generation of warrior airmen. Many deserve thanks for getting to this milestone. First, their families and loved ones, who were rock-solid supporters over the years. They encouraged them when they took their first step, cheered for them at special events, and listened and offered advice when they were at a crossroads in life. Thanks for placing people like this in our lives. Thanks also for the dedicated military training instructors and highly qualified staff leading at the squadron, group, and wing level. Only by their tireless efforts and commitment can we look upon these airmen and hand them the mantle of tomorrow's Air Force. Finally, God, I pray that we will dedicate ourselves to serve, lead, and mentor in these challenging times. We recruit and train because our enemies do. They deem it necessary to plot against our freedoms. They seek to destroy what you have graciously bestowed upon us. May these new airmen keep the line drawn in the sand and resolve never to let the enemy step across it. Give us strength, Lord, to keep America great, not to reign, but to serve and to be a blessing to the nations. In your holy name I pray, amen.
Thank you, Chaplain Compier. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated.
You're fine. I'm just...
Welcome to the Air Force Basic Military Training Graduation Parade. We are honored to introduce our 37th Training Wing leadership, beginning with the host and reviewing official for today's ceremony. The Commander, 37th Training Wing, Joint Base San Antonio, Lackland, Texas, Brigadier General Trent H. Edwards, accompanied by his wife, Vanessa. The Vice Commander, 37th Training Wing, Joint Base San Antonio, Lackland, Texas, Colonel Kendra Matthews and her husband, Walt. The Command Chief Master Sergeant, 37th Training Wing, Joint Base San Antonio, Lackland, Texas, Chief Master Sergeant Sharon Fuller and her husband, Todd. The Commander, Basic Military Training, Joint Base San Antonio, Lackland, Texas, Colonel William Fisher and his wife, Jamie. The Superintendent, Basic Military Training, Joint Base San Antonio, Lackland, Texas, Chief Master Sergeant Richard Sutherland. The 2016 Fiesta Royalty, the President of the Fiesta San Antonio Commission, Ms. Vanzetta Hickman. King Antonio 94, Mr. R. Hunt Winton and the third, and his wife Kim. El Rey Feo, the 68, Mr. Darren Casey. We would also like to take the time to introduce some of our distinguished guests, beginning with the Commander, Air Education and Training Command, Joint Base San Antonio, Randolph, Texas, Lieutenant General Darrell Robertson and his wife, Cheryl. The Vice Commander, Air Education and Training Command, Joint Base San Antonio, Randolph, Texas, Major General Len Patrick. The Command Chief Master Sergeant, Air Education and Training Command, Joint Base San Antonio, Randolph, Texas. Chief Master Sergeant David Staten. The Commander, 24th Air Force, Joint Base San Antonio, Lackland, Texas. Major General Ed Wilson and his wife, Lisa. The Commander, 502nd Air Base Wing and Joint Base San Antonio, Texas. Brigadier General Robert LaBruta. The Command Chief Master Sergeant, 502nd Air Base Wing and Joint Base San Antonio, Texas. Chief Master Sergeant Stanley Cadell. The Director, Army Reserve Engagement Cell, and Deputy Commanding General, Reserve Affairs, U.S. Army Work, Joint Base San Antonio, Fort Sam Houston, Texas. Brigadier General Pete Fossey. The Commander, 433rd Airlift Wing, Joint Base San Antonio, Lackland, Texas. Colonel T.K. Smith, Jr. Although time does not permit us to introduce all of our distinguished guests, the 37 Training Wing is proud to welcome each of you. We hope you enjoy today's ceremony. The airmen here passing review today have completed a demanding 7.5-week program that provides Air Force units throughout the world with trained airmen. Part of this training includes the time-proven concepts of military customs and traditions, of which this parade is a vital part. All graduating airmen will march over the Enlisted Heroes Wall. They will lead the way for thousands of airmen that will follow, all reflecting our enlisted heritage, tradition of honor, and our legacy of valor. Today, we also celebrate Joint Base San Antonio, Lackland, Texas Fiesta Parade. Fiesta San Antonio started in 1891 as the one parade event to honor our memory of the heroes of the Alamo and the Battle of San Jacinto. Fiesta has grown into a celebration of San Antonio's rich and diverse cultures. 2016 marks Fiesta's 125th anniversary. The 37 Training Wing is proud to extend its hospitality for this festive event. As the gateway to the Air Force, Lackland is the entry point for all enlisted members. The men and women of Lackland are proud of their mission and history, and we know the citizens of San Antonio share that same feeling. We are truly honored this morning by the presence of so many distinguished visitors, royal guests, and members of the military community, both active duty and retired. We would also like to welcome all the military and civilian representatives who have been selected to serve as ambassadors of goodwill for the armed forces during Fiesta Week. The members of the Fiesta Executive Committee, Fiesta elected commissioners, participating members, organizations, presidents, and commissioners, as well as the Fiesta Queens who represent various civic organizations throughout the city of San Antonio. This parade is our Fiesta salute to San Antonio. Viva Fiesta! Viva San Antonio! Our Commander of Airmen is Staff Sergeant Jacob Rodville, Military Drill and Ceremonies, NCO, Detachment 5. General Edwards will review today's ceremony.
Sir, I present command!
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the playing of ruffles and flourishes.
So once they graduate, then they would have moved on to
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Bring the color forward! Herbs! It is squadron! Order arms! Colors! And turn!
Ladies and gentlemen, please Please be seated.
Detachment! Help! Cover! Sound the colors are present. Take your post.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the playing of the national anthem. Thank you. Please be seated. General Edwards will now present Fiesta medals to our special guests. citation to accompany the award of the 37th Training Week Fiesta Medal to the 2016 President of the Fiesta Commission, Juanzetta Hickman. Juanzetta Hickman has distinguished herself in the outstanding performance of patriotic and civic duties during her term as President of the Fiesta San Antonio Commission for 2016. Her leadership, dedication, and enthusiasm were directly responsible for the highly successful celebration of the largest and oldest festival in Texas. Her devotion in fulfilling the responsibilities of President of the Fiesta Commission significantly contributed to the success of the Fiesta 2016 and reflect great credit upon herself and the Fiesta San Antonio Commission. Citation to accompany the award of the 37th Training Wing Fiesta Medal to King Antonio the 94th, R. Hunt Winton III. R. Hunt Winton III has distinguished himself in the outstanding performance of patriotic and civic duties during his reign as King Antonio the 94th during Fiesta 2016. He has served as a member of the Texas Cavaliers Board of Directors since 2010 and played a key role in raising hundreds of thousands of dollars for children's charities throughout the annual Texas Cavaliers River Parade as River Parade Marshal in 2012. A highlight of his reign as King Antonio will be delivering checks totaling more than $450,000 on behalf of the Texas Cavaliers Charitable Foundation over the 50 outstanding children's charities, as well as local school art programs. His efforts and devotion in fulfilling the responsibility of King Antonio the 94th have significantly contributed to the success of Fiesta and reflect great credit upon himself and the Texas Cavaliers. Citation to accompany the award of the 37th Training Wing Fiesta Medal to El Rey Feo the 68th, Darren Casey. Darren Casey has distinguished himself in the outstanding performance of patriotic and civic duties during his reign as El Rey Feo the 68th during Fiesta 2016. A champion of education, he and other members of the Rey Feo Conjujo Educational Foundation raised $505,000 for the League of United Latin American Citizens, or LULAC, Rey Feo Scholarship Program. Because of his previous years and his year in LULAC will award 200 four-year scholarships that will provide recipients with $2,000 per academic year. His devotion in fulfilling the responsibility as El Rey Feo the 68th has significantly contributed to the success of Fiesta and reflect great credit upon himself, Fiesta, and our city.
Right wheel, punch! Forward, punch! Right wheel, punch! Forward, punch!
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduating airmen passing in review today represent a portion of the 38,000 recruits who will complete basic military training this year. The 737 training group provided all recruits the essential military training to become motivated members of the enlisted corps of the greatest air force in the world. The military training instructors are responsible for the indoctrination, development, and discipline of the airmen. They have dedicated endless hours to ensure all training objectives are met. Today's graduates have proven through academic studies, military training, physical training, and the development of teamwork that they are ready to take their place in the United States Air Force. The flights we review today are the representation of the enlisted force. Each flight represents an enlisted member of the Air Force who has embodied our core values and contributed to its heritage. As our graduates turn left onto the bomb run to pass and review, they will march over the enlisted heroes wall. The airmen recognized in the papers have been awarded our nation's highest honors, representing heroic and unselfish action as members of the United States Air Force in armed conflict, including present-day operations in Afghanistan. They include 7 Medal of Honor, 26 Air Force Crosses, and 173 Silver Stars, awarded for bravery during encounters with hostile enemy combatants. These enlisted heroes serve to inspire all airmen to execute their duties courageously and with honor in their service to this great nation. Musical support for this morning's ceremony has been provided by the 737 training groups from and to 4, Murray Flight, from the 321st Training Squadron, performing today under the direction of Technical Sergeant David Evans, hometown Alpine, Texas. These airmen are also in basic military training, but have been hand-selected to perform for ceremonies of this type. We would like for you to notice our national, state, and territorial flags. As these flags pass in review, please stand and render the appropriate courtesies for our national flag. Once the flags have passed in review, please be courteous of others and be seated in order to allow our guests the opportunity to view the flags as they pass in review. Military Drill and Ceremonies NCO, Dispatchment 5, hometown, Golden, Illinois. From the 321st Training Squadron, the 3rd Bugle Corps, representing Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force, number 14, Murray Flight, led by Technical Sergeant James Springfield, hometown, Fort Pierce, Florida, and Technical Sergeant Chris Smith, hometown, Sacramento, California. The 8th Force Command is headed by First Marine Engineer, First Marine hometown, Southern Washington. 120th Training Squadron, representing Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force, number 10, Kingston Flag, led by Technical Sergeant Eugene Brown, hometown, Pennsylvania, Virginia. The 323rd Training Squadron, representing an Air Force Combat Action Medal recipient, Blue Flag, led by Technical Sergeant Crystal Sanchez, hometown, San Diego, California. From the 323rd Training Squadron, representing Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force, number 16, Roy Flag, led by Technical Sergeant Darryl Fry, hometown, Sacramento, California. The flights selected to carry our national, state, and territorial flags are from Detachment 5, representing Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force, number 2, Carlo Flag, led by Master Sergeant Christy Anders, hometown, Colorado Springs, Colorado, and Staff Sergeant Joshua Hunter, hometown, Atlanta, Georgia.
Run up! Hut!
The Squadron Commander is Master Sergeant Garrett Albert, Military Training Instructor, 320th Training Squadron, hometown, Lafayette, Louisiana. From the 323rd Training Squadron, representing Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force, number 17, Cody Flight, led by Technical Sergeant Chase Newfield, hometown, Kingfisher, Oklahoma. From the 323rd Training Squadron, representing a Medal of Honor recipient, Matthews Flight, led by Technical Sergeant Justin Gonzalez, hometown, San Antonio, Texas. From Detachment 5, representing Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force, number 15, McKinley Flight, led by Technical Sergeant Martin Harrison, hometown, Dallas, Texas. Detachment 5, representing Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force, number 11, Captain Allen Flight, led by Master Sergeant Harold Snow, hometown, Center Point, West Virginia. From the 321st Training Squadron, representing Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force, number 9, Spinnaker Flight, led by Technical Sergeant Isaac Wright, hometown, Perryville, Arkansas. From the 321st Training Squadron, representing Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force, number 12, Bacon Flight, led by Master Sergeant Juan Garcia, hometown, Cabo San Lucas, Mexico. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the playing of the United States Air Force song.
Wow.
Attention, please be seated. Over the last 7.5 weeks, the airmen before you have transformed from civilians into motivated, disciplined warrior airmen with a foundation to serve in the world's greatest air force. Once these airmen leave basic military training, they will enter Airman Fleet, where they will develop their critical thinking skills and further personalize their Air Force core values. They will continue on to technical training to learn the skills needed to perform in one of over 130 Air Force specialties. They will then move on to serve at one of over 84 Air Force bases around the world, or work directly with our sister services. As these airmen move on to technical training, they will continue to focus on adapting to military requirements, achieving occupational proficiency, and learning how to be highly productive members of the Air Force. These men and women will prepare for increased responsibilities and must ensure that they are trained, qualified, and ready to deploy and operate in an expeditionary environment while maintaining home station readiness. Of the hundreds of thousands of American citizens that enter the workforce each year, less than 1% have joined the ranks of the U.S. military, and an even smaller percentage in the United States Air Force. You should be proud of their accomplishments thus far. The airmen before you have reached a milestone in their Air Force journey, and will require your continued support to assist them in their future endeavors. These airmen are the future of our Air Force, and will pave the way for future generations of airmen as we continue to fly, fight, and win. congratulate all of our squadron honor graduates as well as their families. Basic military training honor graduates distinguished themselves by being ranked in the top 10% of all airmen graduating in this class. The exceptional personal dedication, integrity, service before self, and sustained excellence these airmen displayed throughout basic military training earned them this outstanding distinction. As the airmen march forward for the oath of enlistment, we would like to thank the families and friends who are here in support of the airmen graduating today. Your willing encouragement helps motivate these airmen for total absolute basic military training. On behalf of the United States Air Force and Air Force Basic Military Training, we extend our thanks and friends of the serving airmen for support of your airmen and the greatest superpower the world has ever known. General Edwards will now come forward and address our graduated airmen.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, General. First of all, let's let you know the MTI that's out there, she is okay. She's a trooper. How about a round of applause for her? Okay, she's just fine. Welcome to San Antonio. And to all the visiting families, I gotta let you know we don't do anything small in the state of Texas. We go big or we go home, and I need your help. I need your help. I need you to get up out of your seats and raise the roof and get excited about these young men and women. They are awesome. And the crew captain, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to say welcome to Fiesta. I want to say welcome to Military City, USA. We are honored that we have the 125th anniversary of Fiesta. And so in Military City, USA, we're able to accomplish what we can because of the incredible support, the love, the commitment, the partnership, the teamwork with members in the local community. And so join me in a round of applause for these folks right here and say thank you for your support for our men and women. We thank you. And for you, I have just one thing to say. Viva! Viva! I can't hear you. Viva! Viva! That's what I'm talking about. Well, to the family members, you've traveled from all across the country, all across the world. If you were at the coining ceremony, yesterday, you saw that we had folks become naturalized citizens from the Philippines and all across the world. And so, thank you to all of the family members for being here. Thank you for your support. Thank you for setting the foundation. Thank you for getting them to this point. You know, no matter how far we get in our lives, there's someone else that has helped get us there. And to all the family members, we just want to say thank you for setting the foundation and thank you for loaning them to us as they join the United States Air Force. Round of applause to all the family members. Thank you. And I know that in those families, there were veterans. And so if you're a veteran, I would ask that you please stand so we can recognize you and we can say thank you for your sacrifice, your support. Thank you for serving this incredible nation. Thank you, sir. We stand on your shoulders and standing before you is your legacy. And so we are appreciative and we are humbled by your sacrifice. There's another group of folks I want to say thank you to, and that's the men and women of the 737 training group. They're an incredible group of dedicated men and women, from group commanders and superintendents to all of our squadron commanders and our flight commanders. I want to thank you. And I want to thank the very heartbeat of that team, the heartbeat of that team, are our military training instructors, our MTIs. If you're an MTI, please stand up. I'd like to recognize you specifically. In person. Thank you. Thank you. Your sacrifice, your commitment, your devotion. And that sacrifice, commitment, and devotion, not only of you, but of your family, allows you to do what you do. It allows you to produce the world's greatest airmen standing before us. And I know it's not easy. I see you. We see you. I know you're getting up at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. You're getting your uniform just right because you want to be that epitome of excellence and professionalism. I know you're doing that. And you're getting in your car and you're driving to work and you're starting off your day and you're getting ready to PT with those young men and women. And you were all in. All day, every day. We see you. And we thank you. And we know you're putting in those hours and your level of devotion to them to make sure that they are mentored and developed. They are shaped by you and through you. And your job is incredibly important. And I want to once again, round of applause for our incredible NPI. If you happen to see one of those MTIs at the conclusion of this ceremony, I know you're going to be excited. You're going to be with your son, your daughter, your loved one. But if you see an MTI with that campaign hat on, please thank them. Because they put their heart and soul in what they do. Please thank them. Now, most importantly, to the men and women standing before me. Good morning, Airmen! Good morning, General! Good morning, Airmen! Good morning, General! That sounds good. I know it sounds good. We want to say congratulations. You've done it. Think about where you were 7.5 weeks ago. Think about where you were 10 weeks ago. Think about where you were last year and think about where you are right now. I will tell you, this is just the beginning of your Air Force journey. And you have leaders and men and women in this crowd today that are dedicated and committed to making you the very best person that you can be. Right? Because if we focus on making you the very best person you can be, then you'll be the best leader, the best father, the best wife, the best son, the best daughter, the best friend. Focus on that. And remember all the things that we taught you here. Integrity and service and character. They're not just bumper stickers. We don't just tell you that because it sounds good. We tell you that because it means something. Because there are men and women that have fought and died on behalf of this nation. And you will join that long line of warriors that will do incredible things for our nation. You will provide agile combat support, global strike, global mobility, precision engagement, information superiority. You will manage weapon systems that are extremely important in the defense of this nation and our friends and allies all around the world. Because you are an American airman. You will meet those challenges head on. You will overcome those obstacles. You will defeat any enemy put in your way, and you will do so because you are an American airman. You are the guardians of freedom and justice. You are our nation's sword and shield. You are American airmen. You will respond to humanitarian assistance. You will bring your aid to friends and family and allies all around the world. But the very most important weapon system we have isn't the F-22 or the F-35. The living, breathing, thinking American airmen that will provide the defense of this nation and make us and keep us the very best Air Force on this planet. And so with all of that, I have but one question for you. Are you ready to join the ranks of the world's greatest Air Force? I think they're ready, ladies and gentlemen. I think they're ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand. General Edwards will now administer the oath of enlistment.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. Do solemnly swear or affirm. That I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States. Against all enemies, foreign and domestic. That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same. And that I will obey the orders of the President of the United States. And the orders of the officers appointed over me. According to regulations in the Uniform Code of Military Justice. So help me God. Congratulations and welcome to the world's greatest Air Force. Outstanding. We are proud of it.
Thank you, General Edwards. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing as our newest airmen recite the Airman's Creed and remain in place for the departure of our official party. I am an American Airman.
I am a warrior. I have answered my nation's call. I am an American Airman. My mission is to fly, fight, and win. I am faithful to a proud heritage, a tradition of honor, and a legacy of valor. I am an American Airman, guardian of freedom and justice. My nation's sword and shield, its century and avenger. I defend my country with my life. I am an American Airman, winning, leader, warrior. I will never leave man behind. I will never falter.
Pick them up. Take over in place cages. 1, 2.